Hi, I'm Janine Luby. I am one of the experts on lessonalive.com. And all the experts, if you take a look at the site, there's a variety of experts from a variety of different fields. My background is in journalism and marketing communications. I also have a lot of experience, probably about, oh gosh, I don't like to say how many years, but over 20 years using humor and laughter. I've performed improv comedy, I've performed stand-up comedy, and that's what I do now. Improv, unfortunately, I shouldn't say unfortunately, but it is unfortunate because I loved it, I enjoyed it. I don't do a heck of a lot of that these days, but I do more stand-up, and even that with the pandemic's been a little bit limited, but still fun. I do stand-up comedy, and I write humorous articles, and I also do what's called laughter yoga. So I am all about helping people to communicate and helping people to laugh more and use humor to provide perspective, find new solutions to problems. So I am an expert on Lesson Alive. And the programs that I offer, they are offered, many of them, if you look at the program descriptions, you'll see who they're offered for. Children in middle school to high school, but they're also good for colleges and they're also good for business professionals, so keep that in mind. Some of them, and the one that I would actually like to highlight is being kind online. And I think, obviously we do so much online and we've done a lot more with the pandemic. I think that's a really important one. And with my program, it's a short program, about 45 minutes. It's really just meant to have conversations and to go over some of the things that will help young people be better citizens online, better digital citizens. Just a reminder of behaviors that things they could do better, some things that they want to avoid. Also, not just about, telling them about not bullying, but also if they have been bullied, talking to them about ways that they can protect themselves, make sure that they're safe online, and also ways to be resilient, because even though we want to get rid of cyberbullying and people being mean and mocking and insulting one another has been around for a really long time. The internet didn't create that. Unfortunately, it just gave a platform so that people can kind of be mean without, having to show their face. So unfortunately, that has probably increased it, the bullying and the insulting, that sort of thing. But we want to protect the kids, and we want them to also understand that the internet, social media can be used for great things. Also for them to understand, however, too, that when they use it and they're feeling emotional and maybe they say something they shouldn't, that really gets taken out of context when they didn't mean to hurt people or whatever, things like that can stick around on the internet. And nowadays employers are looking at, a person's digital footprint. What have they done? And sometimes it's not even so much what you might think of as digital, but good things appear too, not just negative things. But if your child won an award with the Girl Scouts or with sports, and their picture was in the paper and their name was in the paper, that will come up in a search too. So that's good. Those are good things. So we talk about that and we have a little conversation. It's really good for small groups. I've done it with some Girl Scouts, 2 sets of Girl Scouts in New Jersey. So and it's not just for girls, it's for boys too, but it's a great program that I offer. I also offer, using humor in life. And writing comedy monologues, which is a great project for older kids, maybe ninth grade and up, because there has to be a certain level of maturity. But using the things that bother us in life, the things that kind of get under our skin, and sometimes they can be super small things, and writing a monologue about it. So you have power over it, and you're expressing your sense of humor. And you're also, the kids get to learn how to look at things a little bit differently through a different lens. Humor is a coping skill. So if we can give young people tools so that they can learn to bounce back in life, because you cannot protect them forever, right? And life is going to have challenges. It's meant to have challenges. None of us get what we want all the time. So having, kids learn to use humor when they don't get their way, when they don't win, when they don't get the internship they want, and in the future, their job that they want, whatever it is, humor can help them. So that is part of learning to write comedy monologues. And it's also, again, writing. And so if you want your students to learn writing, coping skills, and then delivering that monologue, that's the speaking part. So it's great for, a lesson on writing, a public speaking lesson. So that's one of the that I offer. And I also offer other programs tied to marketing communications, such as public relations, which is great because no matter who you are, you're always doing some form of it. Even though people kind of, maybe not everyone knows what public relations is or thinks they do, but you do. You really do. Think of it as just protecting your image, your reputation, and promoting yourself. Whether you're a young person who's selling lemonade at a lemonade stand for a fundraiser, or you're, you become a CEO of a company and you want to protect the reputation of the company because maybe they've made a mistake and you have to learn to bounce back. So I also offer that, public relations and self-promotion. So take a look at lessonalive.com, Janine Luby, and hopefully I have a program that would be right for your middle schoolers, high schoolers, or even college, or yourself. If you're a professional and you want to learn more, we can set that up too. Thank you.